Verse 12, but go now to my place at Shiloh, where I set my name at first, and see what I did to it before because of the evil of my people Israel. And now, because you have done all these works, declares Yahweh, and I spoke to you, rising up early and speaking, but you did not hear, and I called you, but you did not answer, I shall also do to this house, which is called by my name, in which you trust, and to this place which I gave to you and your fathers as I did to Shiloh. And all of you right away know exactly what he's talking about when he's talking about Shiloh, right? No. Okay. So, the temple was to undergo the same fate as where the former sanctuary was placed, which was at Shiloh. Okay, so they had, when Moses and the tabernacle from the desert, eventually it comes around and it ends up in Joshua 18 and verse 1, it ends up in Shiloh. Okay? And it stays there until we even see that it was still standing at the time of the priest Eli in 1 Samuel 1:3, and that it and the ark eventually fall into the hands of the Philistines and it all gets destroyed. And so he's saying, hey, this in Jerusalem is not going to go the same way as the one in Shiloh. He says, but go now to my place at Shiloh where I set my name at first. Right? After they finally came through from the wilderness walk into the land, they had set it up in Shiloh. And then he says, because I'm going to do to this place, which I gave to you and your fathers, the same thing I did to Shiloh. I'm going to destroy this place here in Jerusalem. But he said, look, don't whine and complain about it. I says, I spoke to you. I rose up early speaking to you. You didn't hear. I called to you, but you wouldn't answer. So why you act all surprised? And so when we go back to verse 4, this is where the problem was. Do not trust in these false words, saying, oh, this is the temple of Yahweh. This is where he dwells. We're the special people. That guarantees us something. They were putting the trust in the building and thinking that he's in the building where we got nothing that can go wrong. Nothing that can go wrong, okay? And so he says in verse 14, he was talking about, I shall do to this house which is called by my name in which you trust. See, they were trusting in the building because they believed he was in the building and therefore that somehow nothing could go wrong. And he's saying, you're dumb, okay? That's what he's saying. This is stupid. He said, you need to trust me, not the building. And I told you in Sinai, and ever since with prophets and rising up early and speaking to you, you need to keep the covenant. You need to do what I told you to do and stop doing what I said not to do. And because you don't listen, this thing that you trust in is going bye-bye. I'm going to destroy it. You're trusting in the building.